is easily one of the best anime episodes I have ever seen of my entire life watching anime. And I've seen a lot of anime, don't get me wrong, there's a ton of great episodes that I've seen, but this one, this is one of them ones that you talk to your friends or just anybody in general, like, hey bro, did you see that yuta episode? Do you remember watching that yuta episode? This is one of them ones, and I'm not gonna lie, this might be my favorite episode of the entire series. I know that's kind of crazy to say, maybe recency bias, obviously, but in my opinion, I do think it's the best episode of season 3 so far. And that's kind of hard to say because there's just been so many great episodes that we had this season, with the Megumi one, the Maki one, the Yuji versus Hiruma one. We've had like so many great moments, but just this episode, man, like, dude, after Megumi and Reggie was finished, they dropped the whole trailer for just one episode for the finale of Culling Games Part 1. Like, it is insane, bro. And just from the reactions I've seen online and stuff like that, everybody's been loving it. Now, obviously, if you're like a Sakuga nerd or something like that, obviously you're gonna find like small little nitpicks throughout the episode that maybe could have been a little bit better. But for the most part, as like someone who's like casually watches anime or whatever, you know what I'm saying, if you're one of those people and don't really care too much, as long as the animation looks great, you know, just first time seeing it and stuff, dude, this episode was just fucking phenomenal. Like I said, from start to finish, it was just straight up action, like just straight up action. There was no opening, and I think the runtime was 28 minutes, and you feel it when you're watching. Like, if you feel like if you just blink for a second, bro, you're missing just something important. So many great sequences in this episode, like so many from start to finish. I don't even know where to begin, bro, honestly. Like, it just, like I said, bro, this is one of those episodes, like, coming from a manga reader, I was really hyped and really excited to see how they're gonna adapt it. They adapted 8 chapters, I believe, in this episode, which not bad at all, like, because a lot of it in the manga was pretty much like super just heavy action based. And it, like I said, this episode was just phenomenal. Kudos to all the animators, the staff members, the director. Like when you watch this episode, you feel the ambition, like you feel what they were going for, like an all-out free-for-all battle. And what I really like about this episode compared to the manga, don't get me wrong, I love the manga, but when it comes to anime, for at least for JJK, dude, they elevate the source material to a whole different level. Like, for example, the domain expansion, you got to see like a little small glimpse of what Rio and Uro can do, like when it comes to like their domain expansion. And you obviously see Yuta, but if you read the manga, you know what his domain expansion is. But in the manga, you don't see that. You kind of see the clash, and obviously it gets interrupted by the cockroach. But in the anime, you get like a small little glimpse, which is a nice little touch. I really like that, you know what I'm saying? It's nice, cool. And then seeing the clash between Rio and Yuta, and you hear the opening from the anime like in the background, oh my god, it just, oh, bro, it's just one of those episodes. Like I said, man, it's a generational episode. Very good episode from start to finish. Like I said, you could not blink that whatsoever, because if you blinked or you looked away, you're missing something, man. Because this episode, like I said, bro, it is one of them ones. Me, for example, like I said, when it came to the Yuta versus cockroach fight, when it came to the manga, it was cool, I liked it. But in the anime, dude, they just elevated that to source material, especially when like Yuta was like in like this like field area, and you see like it does look phenomenal, bro. Like I said, from start of the episode, and then a lot of the running scenes where like Yuta's running, it looked phenomenal as well, especially when like Rio was fighting like you know, like a laser out of his fucking hair, and Yuta was like running, like the chase scenes, like, dude, it looks so good because you see like the background under. Like I said, phenomenal episode. Like, there's so many sequences in this episode. One of my favorite things about this episode as well is like I really like, obviously you can feel the ambition when you're watching the episode. Like, I really like how they adapted like all their curse techniques, because every, like, it really feels like a free-for-all. Obviously everybody's for themselves compared to like the other fights that you got like in the Sendai. Obviously, you know, with the Hiruma, Yuji, that feel like more like a moral fight. None of them really wanted to hurt each other in the sense. Megami and Reggie, obviously, you know, each one of them wanted to win their own battle, but it felt more of like a high IQ battle. This one felt like a fucking free-for-all, just chaos everywhere. You know what I'm saying? One person trying to take advantage of the other. If they can gang one up to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's kind of their own. It just really felt like that. This is what really I love about the culling games, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels like a free-for-all, especially with this fight. And it's not like Yuta was going up against bums. Like, he was going to go, like, what that cockroach felt like, what, a special grade, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then Rai was obviously like a sorcerer from like thousands of fucking years ago. Same thing with the other girl. and whatnot. So like I said, it was really nice to see him because I like him as a character, and I like his whole ordeal of like he basically wants, like, he's one of those persons like he wants he likes fighting, you know what I'm saying. Yuta's one of those people that like can pretty much, like, if you've seen the episode, obviously the like metaphor like dessert, you know, he looks at Yuta as a dessert. Can you fill me up? Not like that, but you get what I'm trying to say, like, can you satisfy my hunger when it comes to strength, like, you know what I'm saying. And at the very end, obviously he's like, I'm satisfied, I'm full, because Yuta gave him a challenge. And there was I forgot what I think Yuta was like just once, and you see him smile. It was literally like a one-on-one to the manga. Like, if you're one of those you're one of those people who like loves, you know, one-to-one mangas, you get plenty of good shots in this episode. And the fights are extended as well, but this fight, like I said, covers a lot in the manga, 8 chapters. But like it really like I said, it just feels like a great episode, you know what I'm saying. No complaints, at least from what I've seen online and stuff like that. Everybody's kind of loving the episode, and like I said, I personally really loved it. From start to finish was just fantastic. The OST was amazing. All the fights were really good. I don't even know which one would probably be my favorite, because everything was just amazing. The domain expansion was really cool, because in my personal opinion, I think it's better than the 120% panel. I just me personally, like I said, maybe it's recency biased, but dude, the way it's like domain expansion and you see everything building up to that moment, oh my god, it felt so fucking cool. Really nice, man. I cannot wait for Kuragabachi's one day. I cannot wait, man. Hopefully they do justice to those panels as well. But like I said, overall, I really enjoyed the finale for Culling Games Part 1, because apparently this is the finale, and then Part 2 will be Season 4. So all those people who were hoping for Gojo versus Sukuna, bro, we're not getting that shit to like maybe 2030, bro. And I'll be Unk status by then, so hey man, it is what it is. But just wanted to get my thoughts on this finale for the Culling Games Part 1. You know, the finale or whatever, right? Because like I said, I was watching it at work, but it's nothing compared to like actually watching like my big TV and like witnessing everything. It really felt like a spectacle, bro. Like, I just loved the episode, man. Like I said, man, I know I'm glazing the fuck out of this episode, but I loved it, man. I had to give this episode a rating. Y'all know me, man. I'm gonna give this shit a 10 out of fucking 10, man. Like I said, from start to finish, I was just locked in for those 28 minutes. Loved everything about this episode. A fantastic episode. And I feel like the way, how can I forget, bro? It was really cool seeing Sukuna's true form. You see it for like a split little second at the very end, and then you kind of get like a teaser at the very end as well, like pretty much all the players, what they're up to. You see Kashimo in there, and Hakari. Like, you're pretty much gonna get like, if you thought Part 1 was amazing, don't get me wrong, I loved it, but Part 2 is gonna go even insane with all the fights that we're gonna get. Kashimo versus Hakari, Yuki versus Kenjaku, Chosu versus Kenjaku, and then you got Sukuna's return, him taking over Megami's body. Oh my god, I cannot wait, man. Like I said, we most likely not get that till next year. I heard that we're gonna get an announcement in Anime Japan, which is this weekend, I believe. Maybe they'll give us like an update. We're not like when's the release date, or at least something, you know what I'm saying. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna most likely get it next year. But like I said, thank you to all the animators. Like, if any animator ever comes across this video, thank you for your work. That does not go unnoticed. Thank you for all, like, everybody who worked. Like, thank you, Mappa Studios. Thank you to the director. You will be missed, Gozo. I love your storyboards. I love your direction, because, like I said, when you watch this episode, you feel the ambition, man. You feel that just pure chaos. Just such a good episode. I loved it. Like I said, obviously minor nitpicks for certain people, if like you're one of those people who wants, like, you know, something to be more fleshed out than other. But for the most part, if you're a casual watcher or just someone who's watched anime but you just want good animation, you really don't care for like the small little things, obviously this episode was just beautiful, amazing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let me know what y'all's favorite episode of the season was. Me personally, y'all already know how I feel about it, and y'all already know how I feel about JJK overall as a whole. Those animes that is really spoiled, man. See, I'm jealous, man, because I wish some of my other favorite series got like just a small percentage of what JJK has, man. Great animation, like every episode from the Culling Games really felt an ambition. You could feel it, like you could feel what the you understand that director understands what Gege tried to write, and he just brings it to life. Elevates the source material to a different level, elevates it. When you're watching it, you're just breathtaking, because a lot of these shots are just so unique, and oh my god. And then the drawings for a lot of these characters as well, like, it's not fair, man. It's not fair. But hey, man, I'm in the video here. Like I said, appreciate all the support. Like and comment, do all that. Appreciate all the support, and Yeah.